A very good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for clicking on to what is most likely the final tropical outlook of the 2024 season. I say most likely because we never know what may pop up over the next several weeks as we gear towards the end of the year. But before we get into today's video, I want to first and foremost say that the all-important Mark Vogan 2024-25 European forecast is going to be released live at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. So I hope you can join me for that. Please hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out, and also share with your friends and family. There is a link in the description below today's video for that live stream tomorrow evening. So I hope to see you there for that. But you can see here, this is off the CIMSS, I'll get there, Tropical Cyclone Group website, showing the current tropical cyclones around the planet at the moment. And we do have two features. Notice over the Indian Ocean, one to the east of Madagascar, another to the an invest area to the west-southwest of Sumatra, Indonesia. But for the first time in seemingly a lifetime, the Pacific and the Atlantic remain quiet, absent of systems. And when you look at the latest of NHC, looks as if over the next 7 days, NHC is not expecting any sort of development. So that is good news and indicative of the fact that we're approaching the very end of the season. So looking back at the numbers, 2024 will go down as a hyperactive Atlantic season. We have seen upwards of 18 named storms during the past several months, of which we've seen 11 hurricanes and 5 major hurricanes all in all. It looks as if it will go down as the second most costliest tropical cyclone season on record in the Atlantic, with as much as $191.128 billion worth of damage. It has been a noteworthy season for sure within the Atlantic, and particularly for folks in parts of the Caribbean, but also the United States, with multiple major hits in and around the Florida area to be exact. So this is a tweet here by Back Perch Weather showing all 18 systems, and they go on to say that this may be the final portrait of the year's hyperactive season. So I believe it was second highest ACE. And what's interesting actually is the fact that you have to go back all the way to 2015, the last time we've seen a below average Atlantic hurricane season, which is pretty interesting actually when you think about that. So that is a long time ago, 9 years ago, since the last time we've seen a system within a below average season within the Atlantic. But a couple of other little interesting facts here to share. This is another tweet showing Beryl, Yagi, Milton, Christie, and Manyi, the 5 category 5 tropical systems that they developed globally during the 2024 season. When I also talk a little bit about the Pacific, we've seen as many as 25 storms, 12 typhoons, and 6 super typhoons. We've seen some very high-end and very destructive systems. To be exact, the island of the Philippines has seen a record. I believe it's 5 or 6 named systems that have slammed into the Philippines in just the month of November, which is pretty remarkable stuff actually. So it's been a very, very significant season in the Philippines. It's also been a significant season in Taiwan as well as Japan also. Finally, looking at the Indian Ocean, we've seen as much as 10 depressions, 6 deep depressions. We've had 3 cyclonic storms and 2 severe cyclonic storms during the 2024 season overall. So a very short and sweet video today. Like I said, most likely to be the final tropical outlook of the 2024 season, but you never know when it comes to meteorology and the weather. But I hope you've enjoyed this year's tropical coverage. I have all intents and purposes of providing a forecast for next year, and also providing tropical updates throughout next season. Also, there probably will be a little bit of a look back at the actual forecast that was put out back just before the beginning of the 2024 season. So we'll look at that probably in another video. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Obviously, the all important biggest weekend of the entire year here in Vogan Weather comes tomorrow night when I release the 2024-25 winter season. So we'll have a look and see what winter coming up is likely to produce. So stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye for now.